Barbecue pub burger, starting at $4.99 with fries.
Yes, we had preferred that they have somebody in place, absolutely. But that they don't doesn't mean that the district and the needs of the children and the families are not going to be taken care of. They'll make decisions about what that looks like moving forward.
No superintendent for Memphis Shelby County Schools for the next school year. What is next in the search for a permanent leader?
And yet another homicide in the city of Memphis. This investigation is underway, and coming up we'll tell you what we know about the man who was shot and killed while you were sleeping. Good Morning Memphis at 6 a.m. starts now. Thanks for joining us on this Friday. I'm Ernie Freeman.
And I'm Carolyn Serta in for Valerie Calhoun. We're at 6:01 now on your Friday, we like to call it around here. Excited for the weekend. A lot of things going on. Also, we've got the Italian Fest. We've got the bikers in town. Yeah. So
what was that?
Pride Fest.
Pride Fest.
Pride Fest.
All right, Brittany DeBose in Severe Weather Center 13. How's the weather going to be?
Oh, it's going to be hot. So make sure y'all stay hydrated and apply that sunscreen. Outside, we're dealing with that rising sun across the mid-south. There's some showers back off towards our east, making its way out of Brownsville and approaching Covington, Mason, and Somerville. Most of the heavy rain right now near Hillville and Fayette Corners. There might be a bolt of lightning in there, so don't be surprised if you hear some rumbles of thunder. Right now, temperatures are in the 60s and the 70s. By the time we get to the next hour, 72. We're at 79 at 9 by noontime. Temperatures coming in at 85. And we're at 90 degrees at 3 as afternoon highs for this Friday, rising to 90. Yesterday we were at 88. Under a mostly sunny to partly cloudy sky, that rain chance of around 10%. And winds at 10 miles per hour. Now coming up in less than 10 minutes, I'll have a look at that weekend forecast for you. But first, here's Sheila O'Connor with the live check of these roadways. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Britt. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock for this Friday morning. Not looking too bad depending on where you're traveling. There has been some developments with the accident here along 55. Remember, the exit ramp to get to 3rd Street is closed because of an accident. This is the closest picture we have. It looks like maybe this is even just a breakdown that this TDOT worker is able to hook up to the car. If they're able to pull it out of the way, that should hopefully open up that exit. But for now, go ahead, head up one more exit, get off at Mallory. Just be aware there's also this accident at 3rd Street in Mallory. No major delays there at the moment. Just be aware. Watch out for those crews getting that cleaned up as well. Live with your real-time traffic and weather, I'm Sheila O'Connor.
We are following breaking news from overnight. A man shot and killed in the Walker Homes area. It happened last night after 9 o'clock on King Road and Ford Road. Memphis police say they found a man dead inside of a black SUV. Now, witnesses told officers that a suspect came, shot the man, and left before they arrived. Right now, we're still working to learn more details. 6:03 now, is still no leader for Memphis Shelby County Schools. They're going to start another school year without a permanent superintendent.
It's been 10 months since they had a permanent superintendent, Joyce Ray, who resigned in disgrace. Fox 13's Mandy Rock joining us live from the Memphis Shelby County Schools headquarters with more on what's next for the school board and the search for a new superintendent. Mandy.
Well, Ernie, Carolyn, good morning to you. Many school board members last night agreed that they simply have too much to do before August, and announcing a superintendent before then may be rushing the process. Members said they still need to figure out whether they are going to keep the current candidates or open the search to new ones. They're also still trying to agree on what qualifies a person to lead their schools. This search was announced back in November, and now 6 months later, the district still does not have a permanent leader. After that board retreat, we asked board members how long it may take to get that position filled. Take a listen.
I mean, the decision they did make was just to announce they don't see it happening by the start of the school year. But a new date and all that, I think they have a couple of conversations they have to have with the firm before they can really answer that.
We have someone in place that's leading the district right now. And we want to do what's right by our families, our students, our educators. We want to make sure that we're doing the right thing and having the right person in place to lead the district.
And board members are scheduled for another retreat on the 9th and then a special called meeting on the 13th. Until then, the search for the next superintendent is on pause. Back to you.
You know, they did it in a month in West Memphis.
They did.
Got rid of a guy, hired a new guy.
10 months now.
Yeah,
all right. We'll keep you posted.
Yeah, for sure. Tomorrow, the Shelby County Clerk's Office location on Riverdale is supposed to open. County Clerk Wanda Halbert promised that the new location will be open tomorrow, June 3rd. That was the target date. Well, there were multiple target dates. They had delays and they pushed it back, but Halbert said there were staffing issues and there were other issues, but we've reached out to her office to find out if, in fact, that office will open tomorrow. Haven't heard back. Meanwhile, the Poplar Plaza location is expected to close soon, so they're going to be running out of space if that one doesn't open.
Time check at 6:06 this morning. 4 people in the hospital after a crash in Memphis. We're going to hear from investigators from this scene.
Shortly after the conclusion of the finals, we will announce the outcome of that investigation.
So here's the thing. The NBA has concluded its investigation of Ja Morant, but the commissioner says they won't let us know what they concluded until after the finals are over. We'll tell you what else he said coming up about Ja. You're watching Good Morning Memphis live on Fox 13. It's 6:06.